going into 2026. How do we make this 2026 better for you financially? What was the first suggestion?
First suggestion we had was updating your savings and your retirement contributions. Reevaluate what your savings goals look like for now and for later in your life, and if any changes are necessary, just make sure that you get those implemented at the beginning of the year, so that way you have the entire runway of the year to have those benefit you in that capacity.
And you have more room as they keep creating more room, so take advantage of that.
Next thing we talked about was review beneficiaries and key legal documents.
Every year it's a good idea to take a look at your legal documents. Just sit down and say, this is the year I pass away. This is the year something bad happens to me. Is this the way I want it to go? That's free. Just takes you the time to look at your own documents. And if you don't have the documents, probably a good idea to get that taken care of. If you need some help with that, you should reach out to us, because that is something we can assist you with as well. We don't provide legal advice, but we can assist you with helping you get those legal documents created. Make sure your beneficiaries are accurate. Oftentimes your beneficiaries will supersede your legal documents. So if your beneficiaries are inaccurate, that can totally mess up your plan.
Next thing was refresh your budget and your cash flow plan. So look at last year's spending to identify patterns, not problems, and then decide on key financial priorities for the new year in 2026. What are those big spending things that you need to save and invest for? Buying a house, renovations, paying down debts, funding education.
And we give some very specific metrics in that in the longer version of the podcast. So if you're just listening to the Just the Answer, I highly recommend you listen to the full version.
Next was reevaluate your protection plan. This is your insurance review.
So with the protections, we talked about several different insurance elements you want to take a peek at. Health insurance, auto and home insurance, life insurance, long-term care insurance, long-term disability insurance. Those are the main types that we referred to. And if you don't have health insurance, get it, because that's one of the biggest reasons why people end up going bankrupt in the United States.
Check your taxes before tax season checks you. Okay, it's January. Now's the time to look at withholdings, make sure that those are appropriate. If you're a W-2 employee, if you're self-employed, make sure that you have a plan for paying your taxes that you are owed from your self-employment activities, so that way you don't run into penalties or late filings or anything like that. And then also look at further opportunities that might be beneficial for you in your situation for the course of this year. I'm talking about charitable giving, Roth opportunities, whether those are conversions or contributions, making sure that any low-hanging brackets as far as tax rates are concerned, that you're taking advantage of those if that's something that makes sense for you. And just make sure that you check your taxes. Last thing, Tim, take this home for us, rebalancing your investments for the new year.
Things over time change in your portfolio, and your intentions when you created the portfolio are not likely reflected in that portfolio within just a few days. So as more time goes by and some of those pieces of your portfolio might grow faster than others, you end up out of whack. And it's time to realign the tires in your car, realign your portfolio by doing a rebalance of your portfolio to the allocation mix you want. That kind of allocation mix, by the way, could be stocks, bonds, it could be international, domestic, it could be emerging markets and developed countries internationally, or it could be large, medium, and small companies in the U.S. with growth or value. All of those elements give consideration to the